Hey there, everybody. Welcome to this reading for tomorrow, the 14th of August. And are we live? Yes. All right. Perfect. Thank you, everybody, for being here. We're going to get started in like 15 minutes or so. If you're coming to this video not live, go down below. All the timestamps are below this video. Sal, hello. Midnight Moon, hello. And Dad, hello. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Nikki, hello. Narani, good evening. And everybody else that I can't see, hello. Thank you for being here. We're going to get started soon. Until then, I'm going to take some questions, of course. Nadia, hello. Thank you for being here. Gabriella, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. I say, so between now and the end of August, what's coming in the love department? Any new suitors? I'd say a lot of new suitors is what I'd say here. Yeah, I feel like let go of the past for sure, Gabriella. But Ten of Pentacles, dating. Knight of Pentacles is just the process is what's popping into my head. So that would just mean dating to me as well. Yeah, I feel like you're leaving behind the past here with these cards. And the Two of Cups, yeah. So yes, could be an earth sign coming in for you here, Gabriella. But I would get out there and date for sure. But yes, I definitely feel like there's love coming in for you. LFS, hello. Thank you for being here. You say paid bail bond. We'll get back. Yes, definitely is what I'd say to you right away. Don't even need to pull any more cards. Nine of Pentacles, absolutely 100% yes. So yes. And you say financial outlook. You have the Two Wands, looking for something new, obviously waiting. So you're still waiting. And like I said to you in the past, I feel like something is coming in for you in the future, but it very much feels like it's in the future to me. So, yeah, I mean, I guess waiting is what's going to happen. But there's definitely a financial change here. Yeah, this is you, Queen of Wands, becoming more bold, going for what you want. But it looks really good. JC, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You stay still not sure. Car was smart. Can't undo. Court case apartment coming up. We'll probably have to move now. Less money for rent. How much of a moron am I? You are not a moron. Number one, JC. Number two, you have the Six of Swords. So I feel like the Six of Swords, the Hermit as well. So, yeah, I feel like the Six of Swords says you're moving on to calmer shores, obviously, very good energy. The Hermit, having to face things that you don't want to face, really, is what I'm getting here. Yeah, I feel like you need to focus, obviously, on what things you do have, but, I don't know, I still feel that things are looking up for you, no matter what, so I feel like you'll be fine. I feel like you'll find something, no problem. Seven of Cups just says, like, get rid of all the negative thoughts, of course, but Three Cups, celebration, that looks really good. Knight of Cups, you know, an offer. This could be, I mean, Knight of Cups can be any type of offer, so it could be an apartment offer, pretty much anything, so, and of course, love, but that looks really good. Elizabeth Gonzalez, thank you for being here, really appreciate it. You say here, you have the Page of Swords, I already know what you say, and the Ace of Wands. So this could be you kind of looking for something to be more passionate about in life, and it could be work or business-wise, and you could be moving towards those things. For love, Ace of Pentacles. Look at this, two aces. You always get these cards like aces and all these other good cards. So very good for love. Could represent a new love offer, a new love coming in for you with this card. So that looks amazing. More or less, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Did my Gemini feel something seeing me, and will he contact me? I would say no. This is not very positive energy. So Seven of Swords, tricks, lies, deceit, devil, toxic relationship. So I would say, I mean, of course there were probably feelings there, but I would say as far as contacting you is concerned, I would say no. I feel like you need to move on from this situation is what I would say to you with those cards. I do not like those cards. Yeah. Knight of Wands, Nine of Wands as well. It's always so weird how like these two cards come up together. And you know, again, I know it's not the deck. I know the cards aren't sticking because it happens in other decks as well. But this would be you needing to open up to new love and move on to something else. This is a very defensive energy as well. So I feel like as far as communication is concerned, this is saying no. Lady Macbeth, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Am I going to hear from the Cappy at all? Hierophant, Four Swords. I would say no. The Hierophant says this was like divinely guided. This was kind of taken away from your life, more or less. So this is probably taken away from you. Four Swords is definitely a recovery. It's like waiting for communication, waiting to hear something in a lot of ways. But it's also just a card of no movement. And the Three Swords, which would be a no. So I would say no. Sal, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Should I take legal action over husband's ER surgeries? Knight of Swords would be legal action. And the Lovers and the Ten of Swords, I would say no. It's going to be a mean night, people, I'm telling you. The Knight of Swords would represent legal action, but the Ten of Swords would say it's probably not worth it in a lot of ways. Let me ask for an outcome. Oh, that changes things. Judgment. So the Ten of Swords could just say that this situation could create too much of a burden on your life in general. Ten of Swords is a card of needing to move on, but again, just because something is going to produce a burden in our life doesn't mean we shouldn't do it. Or it could say, yeah, you could do it, but it's going to be a burden. And yes, you might end up with a judgment, but is it worth all the BS that you get along with it, if that makes sense? So it's like sometimes we want to do these things, and yes, we might win, but did we really win? If there's like a bigger cost, like our health, if we're like stressing out for the next 2 years because we're trying to go through a lawsuit or something like that. So again, I think you have to weigh those options, but you would probably get a judgment out of it with this card here. Gabriella, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will I get a really good grade in my grad class? I've been working hard in it. Yes, is what I would say to you. Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Cups, your emotions overflowing, feeling very happy. So yes, definitely. Wheel of Fortune is very straightforward. Wheel of Fortune says it's kind of like an 8, it's one of those cards that says what you put in is what you get out. So it's a pretty straightforward card, and it's just that simple. So I would say yes, no doubt. Annette, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it, Annette. You say cards for the last email sent. Five of Wands, conflict, Page of Swords, closed off energy. Yeah, I'm not crazy about this, is what I would say to you. This is a very closed off energy. Yeah, not very open, is what I'd say here. King of Pentacles. It's not like I wouldn't say that that's terrible. Five of Wands could be conflict, or it could be like defensiveness, or somebody feeling defensive in this situation. If this is between you and somebody else, these are the two people. This could be truth coming in, and King of Pentacles is more of a thoughtful. King of Pentacles really doesn't represent the mind, but is a very thoughtful, slow-moving energy. So at least I feel like there's thought in this situation. Nadia, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, what's coming in for me from now to the end of August for me regarding love? You have the Fool and the King of Swords. Definitely could be love. This could be you taking a leap of faith towards a person, Nadia. So if you are interested, or it could be them, taking a leap of faith towards you. The Fool does say get out there, have an adventure, because the Fool is a card of a new beginning. And it's a card of being more spontaneous as well. But really, I've been using the word authentic a lot lately, and really I feel like that's what it is. Probably because, really the way I see the chart as of like last month and for forever, for the rest of your life, is that, the more authentic we can be, the better. So if we like somebody, if we just say it, then it will probably work out for us. If we don't, then it won't. It's like very cut and dry energy. So this could be you taking a leap of faith, but it could also be you needing to get out there and date. Definitely love, somebody new. Page of Pentacles. This is my brand spanking new card. I feel like it's this person, probably somebody with a lot of wisdom, a lot of knowledge, somebody very intelligent, hardworking, like all those other good things, but definitely love. Tina, hello. Thank you for the super chat. You have the Nine of Swords, get out of your head, and the Six of Cups. This is very much blessing in disguise energy for you, but not really, because the Nine of Swords is just talking about temporary situations. This is kind of just saying your obstacles in your life in general for anything you want, Tina, are being removed. Six of Cups to me is a card of kind of like a turnaround. Not really a second chance card, but is a card to me that says you can try something again, like try to get something that you've wanted, whatever it is, for you again. And that's kind of the meaning I'm feeling for you. So I feel like it's time to try something again with the Six of Cups. It's kind of like like I said, kind of a second chance, but not really. But still a very good card. Cool Cat, hello, thank you for the super chat. Do you see Mark Aquarius getting serious about me? I'm a Libra girl. Page of Wands, yes, is what I'd say to you. Ten of Wands, he might have responsibilities and things that he's dealing with right now. I'd say that's, it seems to be a very common story right now as far as relationships are concerned, that a lot of people get into situations where they are, where the other person has some sort of burdens that they have to work through. So I feel like we just have to kind of be patient if we're wanting to be with somebody like that. And I do feel like things are going to change rather quickly, as we move throughout the rest of this year. So if you can do that, then I think things will go great. Yeah, exactly what I just said. Hangman. It's like you're waiting, but I don't, yeah. And look at Temperance as well. What do you know? So I would just be patient. I feel like things are going to go well, but I feel like he could just be dealing with things in his life. It's very simple. So there you go. Alex, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Any advice with the guy at work that I have a crush on? Four Wands, marriage. Ace of Swords, communicate. Exactly what I just said to whoever I was saying that to, Nadia. Same exact advice. I mean, this is literally just saying communicate, be authentic, be open, and communicate your desires. Four Wands, marriage. This leading to marriage. So I feel like this could lead to marriage, is what I'd say to you. Or even if it's not marriage, Four Wands can represent a celebration, a deep commitment. So maybe you don't want to get married, but it could still just represent a very deep commitment. So I would just communicate with him with that Ace of Swords. Connie, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, will my lawsuit settle in my favor? Five of Swords, the World, and the Star. Yeah, I would say yes. Five of Swords is just, talking about, the difficulties of the situation, because Five of Swords is a card of kind of, feeling like somebody has done you wrong, more or less. It's like a, what's the word I'm looking for? Dishonor. It's like a card of dishonor, or feeling like somebody did something wrong to you. So just describing the situation. The World, the completion, the Star, you getting something you wish for. So yes, is what I would say to you. No doubt about it. All right. Where am I? Kenzie, will I be lucky in love soon? Yes, we are always lucky in love, is what I will say to everybody. But Eight of Wands, get out there, socialize, date. Yeah, Emperor. I feel like this is, what is this? Eight of Swords. Yeah, it's like you're keeping yourself trapped in this situation right here with somebody who's maybe being cold. Maybe they have feelings for you. Maybe they have things that, maybe they have desire for you, but you could be dealing with somebody who's too cold, or who just isn't opening up at this time. So Eight of Wands is talking about getting out there, dating, socializing. But yes, I feel like whenever I see a card like that, I just feel like, plenty of people would be interested in you. Plenty of people probably are interested in you with an Eight of Wands. So I would get out there. Hannah, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. In general, you have the Chariot and the Four Cups. This is you hoping for a victory with these two cards here, Hannah. It's like hoping that something is going to be a victory in your life, or hoping that there's going to be some sort of win. I do kind of get a move here as well, but I'm not so sure if it's moving or traveling with you, or something along those lines. So you might be moving or traveling, but this is more of a desire to me, because Four Cups is like you imagining something in your life, you having desires to create something. Yeah, I feel like you need to take more action, like pretty much everybody does, but I feel like you need to take kind of like more action with this High Priestess card towards your goals, wishes, dreams, pretty much in all areas of your life, is what I'd say. I feel like you're in a transition period in general with this Death card. Jen Leary, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, how will love go this month of, I think you're saying with my friend and I. Eight of Pentacles, putting in the work, is what I'd say. The Moon is just saying, don't get too, Jen, this is not bad. This is pretty straightforward energy as well. Eight of Pentacles just says put the work in. The Moon is just saying make sure to not get stuck in the illusion, or like the fantasy of the relationship. I talk about this a lot. Neptune and Pisces. I mean, as far as I'm concerned with Neptune and Pisces, like we could get into relationships and we could be more attracted to the fantasy of the relationship, not so much like the actual, what is actually solid, what is actually there. So we need to be very careful. And actually, I want to look at this chart real quick, because I just want to see something. But yeah, I would just say be very careful to do that, to keep things grounded in reality. But overall, that's not bad. Like I said, pretty positive. Just says you're going to be putting the work in. Kelly Fox, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will I ever get over my broken heart? I would say, well, you should. Now, so yes, is what I'd say. But the Five of Cups is like crying over spilt milk, and it's like needing to realize what you do have in your life right now. Seven of Wands, you coming out of the forest, you kind of seeing the clearing. Why can I never get this saying right? Whatever, somebody knows what I'm talking about, right? But it's like seeing the clearing through the trees, whatever. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but this is you coming out of the forest, getting into a clearing, is what I would say here. So I would say yes, I feel like you will. Nye, hello, by the way. Thank you for the super chat. You say here, how does Royal feel about me? Two of Swords, Magician, and the Sun. That's Two of Swords is saying there could be obstacles in the way here of this becoming a relationship or whatever. But you have the Magician, which says you could easily attract this into your life, and the Sun, the best card in the deck. So I feel like he wants a celebration, happiness, kind of like good things from you there. That looks really good. Queen of Cups, definitely attraction, but has feelings for you and everything. So I definitely feel like there's attraction there. But that's that. All right. Thank you, everybody, again for being here. Really appreciate it. We are going to get started right now, and we are going to start with Aries. So Aries, actually, let me just shuffle this real quick before we get started. And all right, Aries, what is going on for you? And Aries. All right, Aries. One more shuffle here, Aries. Sorry, Aries, I should have grabbed a new deck, but I don't know. I'm liking this deck that I'm using today, so I'm going to use it. All right, Aries. Aries, you have you showing up here, and the Ten of Swords. Yeah, I feel like some of you just need to... I do feel like there's a little bit of a stuck energy here. For some of you, it could be like a past relationship. But really, what I would say with all these cards, it could be anything that some of you are holding on to too tightly. And I would say it's time to let something go, especially something that is dead, done, over with, as I love to say with the Ten of Swords. So I feel like a lot of you could be, kind of needing to let... I feel like you need to kind of like let go of something with that Ten of Swords here. The Emperor, this could be a little bit more positive, especially for those of you in business. This actually looks very good if you are in business or if you have a business, because you have the Emperor, which would be kind of like forming up a daily routine. I do consider the Ten of Swords to be the card of commerce in general. To me, it doesn't represent like amazing amounts of money or anything like that, but to me, it just kind of represents business dealings in general. So I feel like a lot of you could be dealing with business dealings or business things. Even if you're not in business, it could be anything like signing contracts, signing a contract on a place to live. It could be signing a contract for a lease for a car, pretty much anything like that. And again, this would be a little bit more positive or on the positive side of things if you are dealing with any of that. And that's that. Next, you have the Eight of Swords in the Hierophant. Yeah, I feel like some of you could be keeping yourself stuck in a past situation like we already talked about. Eight of Swords is kind of sacrificing yourself. Not really, but it's kind of keeping yourself stuck in a situation. It's self-restriction or restricting yourself in some way. So if you are holding yourself back by holding on to an ex or something like that, I feel like it's definitely time to let it go. The Hermit comes up to me as a warning. I will say that, Aries, and especially since we have Saturn and Capricorn here in the chart, I always talk about this, is that with Saturn and Capricorn, it's very straightforward energy, and not only that, it's like if there is something we need to move on from, it's like the universe will be patient and give us a lot of time to move on from something. But if, like, when Saturn goes direct in the middle, or in the first week or whatever it is next month, and you haven't moved on from something, it's like the universe is going to make sure that you move on. So do not get a universal spanking by not moving on from something, because like I said, trust me, you do not want Saturn and Capricorn to take something away from you that you should have just kind of worked through in the first place. For others, I feel like this could be feeling restricted by rules and regulations. I would say, again, if this is business or work, this would be a little bit more positive. It's like maybe you have a job and maybe you feel very restricted in the job, and maybe it causes you to start your own business and do your own thing where you don't have to follow rules that are ridiculous. Maybe it allows you to be very successful. So overall, very positive. And for business and work. And finally, you have the Fool and the Page of Cups. So again, I do feel like there is new love coming in for some of you here. So I feel like for some of you, this could be a new love offer. You've had this water sign showing up quite a few times here, Aries. So some of you could have a water sign coming in. I'm also getting air for some reason. So I do feel like some of you could be having an air sign as well. Definitely popping into my head. I feel it could be a fire sign as well. I'm not really getting much earth here. But yeah, could be anything. But the Fool says you could be needing to take a leap of faith towards someone new, especially if you've been stuck on somebody from the past. For others, this could be you kind of just moving towards something that you want. The Page of Cups, he's looking at this cup with a fish in it, and it's like that represents his imagination, the things that he wants in life, whatever that is for you here, Aries. So a lot of you could be kind of like jumping off, starting a new beginning, starting something new, to start like a new beginning in general here with that Page of Cups. For others, I feel like this is something you want to do. Like I said, I always get this weird message for you, Aries, about something in business or work that you want to do or try, like a new idea. So I'd just say just do it here, Aries, with these two cards. But that looks good. So thank you, Aries. All right, Taurus. What do we have for you, Taurus people? Taurus. Taurus, you have the Five of Swords and the Nine of Swords. Get out of your head, Taurus. I say this to you like every single night. So it's always, Taurus, your readings are always the same. It's always like a good card, or like a challenge, a good card, and then a bad card again. So I feel like a lot of you could be in your head about things, holding yourself back from certain situations as well. Again, the simple Chris's crappy astrology way to explain it is Uranus and your sign. Uranus and your sign will push you. It will create stronger desires for freedom and but your own personal freedom. And so it will bring up like ideas to like start your own business or to move out and live on your own or do something that you want to do, whatever freedom is for you. And so a lot of you will be feeling that pull. But at the same time, it's like you will have all these thoughts popping up about why you can't do it. So a lot of you just need to get away or get out of your head when it comes to those thoughts, feelings, all that other stuff here. Next, you have the Nine of Pentacles and the Judgment card. Yeah, it's like once you start working on your true purpose here, Taurus, this is what you will have. This is refinement. This is discipline and self-reliance as well. Being able to take care of yourself. The Judgment card is just your true calling in life, something that you are supposed to be doing. It's even your like inner calling as well. I'm getting rebirth of an inner calling. This is a card of rebirth and the card of inner calling, but I'm getting the two words together here. So I feel like a lot of you could have like old ideas, or these could even be things that you have thought of from the past. Like these could be old business ideas, or they could be like old job ideas or career ideas you had when you were like 4 years old. I feel like these old things could be being reborn inside of you, or these old passions or desires that you've had for a very long time. And it's like once you start working on them, this is what you will have right here. Total self-reliance, self-control. I'm getting self-everything. So I feel like a lot of you could be working on just becoming more self-reliant. And again, it seems to be a main focus for you. This could represent going from, like a lot of you could be single right now looking for love. Judgment card could be hearing a call from a person, so definitely could be love coming in. And finally, you have the Seven of Swords in the world. I feel like you can have the whole entire world in your hands here, Taurus, but the Seven of Swords says you have to get back away from the fears. The Nine of Swords and whatever that other card was, the Five of Swords. It's like you got to get out of that head type energy here with these two cards. So I feel like you have to let your fears go with these cards. Again, Seven of Swords to me can represent getting tricked, cheated on, lied to, all that other stuff, but really it's a card of fear, just fear in general. And I feel like it's what's holding you back from this right here, which is having everything that you want. So I feel like you have to let go of the fears. For others, I'm getting travel as well. I do feel like some of you could be traveling or wanting to travel. This can be a running away energy also, is what I'd say. Seven of Swords can be a card of somebody running away from you in love, Taurus. And the world could be literally maybe somebody ran away from you and maybe they moved away or something like that. So some of you could have been dealing with that in love. And the world is just kind of saying this is, over from a situation. I do feel like I'm getting a lot of stuff here, Taurus. Like, I don't want to stop talking about these two cards for you. So I would also say, like, don't you run away from the fears either. Seven of Swords I do consider a card to be a card of, like, tricking yourself out of something as well. So I would say don't trick yourself out of the goals, the wishes, the dreams. I feel like you need to move towards those things as well. And Tom says right here, and Virgo too, exactly. And this is for Virgo as well, because I'm sure Virgo will get a very similar message. But there you go, Taurus. A lot of good energy, a lot of good potential, but got to get out of the head. All right, Gemini. What do we have for you, Gemini people? Gemini. Here we go. Gemini. All right. Gemini, you have the Magician, the Six of Swords. I feel like you are using your talents, gifts, skills, and abilities to move on to a better life or better situation. Six of Swords. So that's a very good energy. This could just be a doctor. I'm getting a doctor. Again, I'm not a doctor, so do not take this as medical advice, Gemini, but I do feel like some of you could be seeing like a specialist or a doctor. And if you are, I feel like if you're having any health issues or anything like that, I feel like you will be feeling a lot better with that Six of Swords, or there will be like a healing for you with that Six of Swords as well. So I do get kind of more of a recovery energy here for you, Gemini. For others, I do feel like this is saying that you need to recover, and I feel like the Magician is saying like you need to take a break. So like I feel like the Magician is saying that there has been a lack of balance The Magician says you need to use all your talents, gifts, skills, and abilities. Usually, when the Magician comes up, it says you could be using just one thing. So if you've been working for the past like 2 years nonstop, this is saying it's time to use one of the other things here, one of the other suits, and it's time to take a vacation or it's time to take a break. So don't burn yourself out. I feel like I say this to you all the time, Gemini. Next, you have the Moon and the Two of Swords. Yeah, not wanting to see the truth is what I would say here. As I always say, sometimes I question whether or not, especially, what I would say here is that I feel some people sometimes in relationships, it's like they say they want an apology, they say they want closure, but it's like, do you really want closure, or are you really open to hearing the truth in the first place? Sometimes I think that's why people probably don't get closure from relationships, is because they don't want to believe that somebody could do something bad to them, which, trust me, I totally understand. But I feel like some of you need to, I feel like you already have the truth. That's what this is. That's the crazy thing about this here, Gemini. So if you're like waiting for closure, it's like you already know. The Two of Swords, normally it's a lady sitting down and she has a blindfold on. She already knows the truth. She's just choosing not to see it. So I feel like some of you could be fearing the truth in probably a relationship situation, and I feel like some of you need to see it. Could be anything else in your life as well. There's a weird energy going on right now. I don't know what it is. Again, I feel like some people could be not wanting to look at bad habits or anything like that. So I definitely feel it's a good time to take a close, hard look at yourself here, Gemini, with these two cards. It'll just lead to a turnaround, faster improvements, and guess what, Gemini? It will lead to a faster turnaround and more improvements in your life. The Wheel of Fortune, the Knight of Pentacles. So, like I said, I feel like a lot of you could be going through a turnaround. The Knight of Pentacles says be kind to yourself, be nice to yourself if you're going through this process, and also take your time. So again, when you're doing like shadow work or self-work or anything like that, it's easy to say like, oh, I'm a piece of crap because I sat on the couch all day. But this is about like incremental improvements. This is not about making these huge, giant leaps forward towards success in like your life. So I feel like really, and I feel like that's really important. I've been talking about this all year. It's like, if you're used to not doing any work and you've been lazy and you feel bad about yourself, it's probably better just to take slow steps forward. It's like maybe you could just work for like 15 minutes one day, and then like maybe the next day you go to 16 and then 17 and then 18. Before you know it, you're working the entire day, on whatever it is that you're doing. So I feel like you have to kind of like take your time here. For others, I do feel like this could be love, could be an earth sign coming in for you, and I feel like there would be a lot of success with this person. So if there's like a new earth sign coming in, or it could even just be somebody you work with, or it could just be a new person in general, then I feel like it'd be a good person for you. For some of you, moving. So both these cards represent moving. There's major moving energy this year, so that wouldn't surprise me either. But there you go, Gemini. Thank you, Gemini. All right, Cancer. What do we have for you, Cancer people? And Cancer. All right. Cancer, you have the Ace of Pentacles and the Death card. Yeah, I feel like some sort of major financial change coming in for you here. Probably not going to be an overnight change, of course, Cancer, with this Ace of Pentacles, but I feel like there's more material opportunities for you. I'm definitely getting material force as well. So to me, material force just represents money coming in. If you need money to like start a business or to buy a car or buy a house or anything like that, this could be money coming in that helps you out, and it could be coming in through the form of like an inheritance, just help from just a random person. I feel like it could be a loan that some of you are getting. I just feel material help in some way coming in for you here, and it totally changes your life with the Death card. So if you are waiting for money, this could be money coming in. For others, again, of course, the Ace of Pentacles to me represents you. You are the one that is making the change. So it could also represent you making more money, and that could be what also helps you get something going in your life, or helps you pay off your bills, or whatever it is you're trying to do. Next, you have the Devil card here and the Six of Cups. Definitely time to let go of the past. I know I've been saying this for months, Cancer. I'm sure you're all sick of hearing me say it, but the Devil says that you could be dealing with a past relationship that was toxic with the Six of Cups here. Six of Cups to me does not represent an ex coming back. To me, it just says that it's just thoughts. To me, the Six of Cups is just the card of nostalgia. It's just the card of thinking about the past. But the Devil is saying like, hey, this was probably way more toxic than you realize. As I always say, with past relationships, it's like we always look at the good stuff. We don't look at the bad stuff. So I feel like you need to realize that the relationship, if you're stuck on a past relationship, I feel like you need to see what was toxic in the relationship or why it was toxic in the first place. For others, this could be a turnaround. Like if you have been working yourself to the bone at work, if you've been working really hard, the Six of Cups can just represent a lighter easier going energy. So you could notice maybe you are having small difficulties with people at work. Maybe you are having small difficulties just with the work itself. And again, this isn't like a major message, but what I would say here is that some of you could be starting to notice how the energy just seems lighter, or maybe the job just seems a little bit easier, or maybe it's requiring just a little bit less of your energy here with these two cards. And finally, you have the Hermit and the King of Swords here. So I feel like for some of you, this could be the truth coming in for you, definitely justice. Like I said, if you've been dealing with, was it you that I said this to last night? I think it was. I feel like if you've been dealing with any challenges or difficulties at work, some of you could be getting justice. It might have been Libra. I don't really remember who it was, but it was somebody, and I feel like you could be getting justice. For others, this could be somebody finally communicating with you after a long period of time. So if you've had no contact with somebody, it could be communication. Again, I would say probably not love. This could be like a friend or a family member that you're hearing from, and healing. I just said the word healing, so probably you will be healing from something as well if this is the case for you. I also feel this is you kind of like taking some more time to think about your words. Kind of a minor message as well, but Hermit is a card of like taking the time to think, right? And the King of Swords is a card of being super articulate and being able to verbalize exactly what you want to say. So, but I feel like this is what you are doing. So I feel like this is an action or something that you have been thinking a lot about, Cancer, is like maybe you have been thinking like, I'm not very good at verbalizing myself. So maybe you are getting better at verbalizing the things that you are thinking, and maybe you're just taking the time to do that with the Hermit. This would also represent, like, I feel like you, I feel all sorts of stuff. It's like maybe you're thinking more about arguments as well. Like if you always get into arguments with your spouse or something like that, maybe instead of getting in an argument, it's like you're learning to pause, stop, think, and then you say what you want to say after you do all that. So I feel like a lot of you are kind of clearing or being more clear with your words there, Cancer. But thank you, Cancer. That looks really good. All right, Leo. What do we have for you, Leo people? And Leo. And Leo. All right. Leo, you have the Knight of Wands and the Two Wands. This is you being very adventurous, very free-spirited, and kind of very original as well. The Knight of Wands could be just you doing something original in your own life. The Knight of Wands, the Two Wands is a card of originality. It's a card of doing something possibly that you've never done before, or it's also the card of like doing something that nobody in your life has done before as well. And the Knight of Wands, of course, is you. So I feel like a lot of you could be doing things that nobody has ever done before in your life, and it could be very daring and kind of adventurous. So this could be like something where maybe nobody in your life has ever gone to school or gone to college, and maybe you're the first person to do that. Maybe you're starting a business, maybe nobody has done that in your life either, but it could be anything. Those are just two examples. So I feel like a lot of you could be having first time moments in your life with these two cards. That's all I'm getting. Kind of a weird message there, but that's all I'm getting there. Next you have the Nine of Wands and the Justice card. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you are getting like, I've been talking about this for a while. For you, Leo, this is like it's like you're giving something one last shot here with the Nine of Wands. I feel like you were close to, maybe some of you close to giving up on something. I feel like you're giving it one last shot here to work, and so it will probably work since you are giving it one last shot. For others, the Nine of Wands is you needing to be perseverant. I do feel legal situation for some of you Leo people, so some of you might be going through legal battles or legal troubles here, and the Nine of Wands is saying that you just really there's no good answer here, because it's just saying you just have to kind of keep moving forward. You just have to be perseverant. You just have to see something through to the end, especially if it's a legal matter or like a divorce or anything like that. But I feel like you'll make it. Of course, Nine of Wands says you will be successful. You will make it. This could also be needing to get more attention to something. As I always say, to me, Justice says you need to tip the scales in your favor on something, in anything, any area of your life. And so how do you do it with the Nine of Wands? You get something more attention. So it's like if you want love, get more attention. If you want more business, get more attention. Just that simple with those two cards. And finally, you have the Ace of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, brand spanking new love for you, Leo. So if you're looking for love, I feel like there could be someone new communicating with you. You have pretty much every sign here, basically. Could be a Libra, could be another fire sign. Yeah, could be an earth sign, could be anybody. Really, you've had water in the past as well, but I feel like Ace of Swords is communication. So if you're looking for love, I feel like there is love coming in for you. For others, this could be justice, like I said, in a legal situation. I think sometimes people mistaken the word justice. Justice goes both ways, people, right? It's like it's two sides of the scale here. So for some of you, that might mean that you are on the losing side of a legal matter. But what I will say is that these cards are positive. So it does say even if you're on the losing side of a situation, it probably won't be as bad as you actually think. I've been feeling that energy a lot. I do feel like for most people, if you're involved in something legal, I mean, and even if you're on the losing side, or even if you know that you're not going to necessarily like win the situation, I feel like what you should know is it's probably not going to be as bad as you think. So a lot of you are kind of like getting away here with, maybe lesser whatever the word I'm looking for is, lesser, I keep wanting to say punishment, but that's not the word I'm looking for. I think consequences is what I'm trying to say. For others, I feel like this could be saying that there is just truth coming in for you here, but I feel like it's you. I feel like it's you being more honest with yourself about your finances, and I feel like this is going to allow you to like save up more money and like save your money and all that other good stuff there. But there you go, Leo. Thank you, Leo. Virgo. Let's see what we have for you, Virgo people. And Virgo. Virgo, you have the King of Cups here and the Eight of Wands. Yeah, I feel like some of you could be receiving communication here. This is like the return of love to your life here, Virgo. Finally, a very positive reading for you tonight here, Virgo. So some of you could be receiving communication and love, and it could be anything. King of Cups to me represents the return of love to your life. Not really an ex, but to me, it's just the feelings of love returning to your life. And Eight of Wands would be communication coming in very quickly, or you could be communicating with somebody, and that could lead to the return of love to your life as well. Again, probably not an ex. We're talking about probably new love coming in for you here, Virgo. So that's nice. This could also just be your emotions balancing out, feeling more emotionally balanced. And the Eight of Wands says that this is going to lead to happiness. For some of you, I do feel like this is a conclusion to a relationship as well. Eight of Wands does represent a conclusion, and the King of Cups could be a person, so some of you could be ending a relationship right now with these two cards. But this would be probably for the better. Eight of Wands is always a positive card for the most part, so I feel like that's a good thing. Next, you have the King of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. I feel like there could be a celebration coming in for some of you, probably due to a job, or you getting a job, or getting a new position here. So I feel like a lot of you could be, money is definitely something that I think Virgo has been working on for a long time, trying to get to a certain level of security, or trying to get to this. King of Pentacles, as I always say, is not like amazing money, but it is reliable. It is a reliable source of money usually. So if you're getting a job under the King of Pentacles, it says that you will probably have enough to pay your bills and a little bit extra. So that's always nice. So of course, being able to live more comfortably is always a good thing. So some of you, I'm definitely getting a new job here. For others, this could be love as well. Could be another earth sign coming in for you. Three of Cups could represent a third-party situation. I don't really read it as a third-party card, but I do feel it. So I feel like some of you need to like let go of a third-party situation, or some of you are in some sort of third-party situation. Either you need to leave, or it's like somebody's got to leave this situation to get to this right here. I feel like this is, you look at somebody like this right here, the King of Pentacles, somebody very stable, reliable, somebody very down-to-earth, somebody very steady, somebody very hardworking, and I feel like you have to get out of this here if you are in a third-party situation to have this. For others, it might not be a third-party situation. It could just be anything. It could just be saying there are external circumstances that are preventing you from being with somebody. Maybe it's a job, maybe you work too much, or maybe it's something else, but it's like something has to change here. For those of you, like I already said, financial stability for those of you not interested in love. And finally, we have the Lovers and the Star. So I feel like some of you, Lovers, to me, definitely says new love. So if you are hoping for love, the Lovers definitely says pick the new person for sure. And the Star card says this new person will be very fulfilling for you, will be a wish, a dream come true. For others, this is you just picking a new path in life. I really feel that more than I do love. And the Star says you need to move towards this fulfillment. Do you get this right away? No, you don't. The Star takes time, right? The Star, it's like she's watering the earth on a traditional deck, and she's waiting for the grass to grow. And grass doesn't grow overnight for the most part. It does grow very quickly, I get it, but it's not overnight. So I feel like some of you are stepping off on a new path where really this is a realization for you here, Virgo. I feel like you're realizing that things do take time, and there are ups and downs to things, and I feel like you're just more willing to enjoy the process of like starting something new, whether it's a relationship, a business, a job, no matter what it is. I feel like that's what it's talking about. You just enjoying the process in general. But there you go, Virgo. love it. Thank you, Virgo. All right, Libra. What do we have for you, Libra people and Libra? Libra, you have the Queen of Wands here and the Six of Wands. Libra, I feel like you are extremely attractive at this time. You have the Empress as well. So if you're a Libra and you're not getting out there, you're crazy. So I feel like a lot of people would be attracted to you right now if you're looking for love. For others, as always, Libra, it wouldn't be a Libra reading without these attention cards. So especially if you have a business, I feel like you need to work on getting attention to it. I really feel like, man, if I was a Libra, I'd be working on social media like crazy. Way more than I already do. So if I were you, Libra, if you have a business, I'd be like getting all your social media profiles up. I'd be pumping out YouTube videos, Facebook videos, whatever you could possibly do. Get as much attention on whatever it is you're working on. For others, I just feel like this is good news coming in. I do feel like it's about love. So I feel like some of you could be getting communication and love, and I feel like this is going to make you happy, of course. Next, you have the Empress and the Three of Wands as well. So I feel like for some of you, the Empress is saying that you are very attractive at this time. The Three of Wands is saying it is time to step up and take the lead in your own life. It is time to accept responsibility for bringing love into your life, or bringing that raise into your life as well. And the Three of Wands says you can do it. Three of Wands, I feel like it says, to me, the Three of Wands says no more waiting. Sometimes I like the Three of Wands. It's a card of exploration. It's kind of like a card of seeing the future as well. But to me, it's too much of a waiting card. So it does say like you need to take action on the things that you want in your life, or you need to take action to move towards the things you want in your life as well. Definitely, I feel like you need to trust your intuition on these two cards as well. The Empress is the card of your senses, just trusting your senses. And the Three of Wands, like I said, seeing the future. I literally feel like some of you could be looking into the future right now, or you could be having very strong feelings about things that are going to happen in the future as well. And finally, you have the Seven of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. On a very simple, not very exciting level, Libra, this could just represent more money through work. So it could be a raise or a promotion. It might not be like an amazing raise or a promotion, but it's probably something. So it could be very good. As I've been saying to you all year, I literally said this to you last night. I feel like if you want a raise or promotion, Libra, you are definitely one of the signs that has to ask for it. So I would ask for it. Really, you had the Queen of Wands, which is a card of boldness. It's a card of being assertive. The only way to get ahead right now this year, especially, again, Saturn Capricorn, it's like the only way to get ahead is we have to ask. So I feel like you have to ask for a raise or a promotion if you want one. Probably not going to just get it. For others, I feel like this could be talking about a new job. So like I said, if you're looking for a job, could be a new job coming in. And for others, I feel like this could be talking about assessment. Seven of Pentacles is my card of assessment. It's like saying that you could be looking at things that you're doing in your life and you are taking a pause. You are assessing what works and what doesn't work. Or some of you could be taking a pause at work and you could be saying, you know what, I hate my job. I want something different. And Ten of Pentacles says there's something better for you if you want it. So I feel like just some sort of change here financially, Libra. But overall, I feel like it's very positive. So Libra, thank you, Libra. That looks very good. All right, Scorpio. Here we go, Scorpio. Scorpio. And Scorpio. Scorpio, you have the Queen of Swords here and the Page of Wands. Yeah, there could be love coming in for you. I feel like it could be a fire sign. I feel like some of you could be standoffish to it. You have the King of Wands here as well. So I definitely feel there could be a fire sign coming in for some of you. It could be a water sign as well, of course. So, but this is general reading. It could be any sign. But I feel like for some of you, it's like you could be more focused on yourself right now. This person is just like, ready for anything. So I feel like some of you could have some like really free-spirited, wild and crazy person coming in for you. Probably a good person for you, very fun, but some of you might just not be ready for it. So like I said, it could be some problems there. For others, I feel like this is you needing to trust your instincts is popping into my head as well. Yeah, I feel like a lot of like very strong instincts. It's like you're having, it doesn't even feel like intuition. It feels like instinct in your life. So I feel like some of you need to trust your instincts with these cards. For others, I feel like you need to be more creative in solutions. This is like trying to logic and trying to think your way out of a situation. The Page of Wands is a card of being more free-spirited, being more experimental, and also more willing to come up with creative solutions. So I feel like in work and business especially, creative type solutions are coming up with outside the box thinking would be a good idea here. Next, you have the King of Wands and the Ten of Wands. For some of you, I feel like this is like a mentor or somebody that lifts a huge weight off your shoulders. I'd say if you're dealing with any problems at all, I feel like consulting with an expert would be a good idea. Obviously, if you're dealing with something legal or something with your health, consulting like a lawyer or a doctor would be a really good idea. When I get a combination like this, to me, it says there is somebody that is going to solve your problems just like right away, like, with the snap of their fingers. So if you're dealing with anything, I feel like it would be worth the money to go, seek out an expert or go seek out someone who knows more than you do about a situation. If this is something like business or work related, this just says knowledge. I always say this year that, there's so much knowledge on YouTube. There's books all about everything nowadays. So cards like this to me say if you're dealing with any problems, even just learning from a book or from YouTube videos about something that you're dealing with could solve all your problems like very, very quickly. So I would say if you're having any problems, learn, and this will probably solve things quickly. And finally, you have the Tower and the Two of Cups. I feel like this is definitely a breakup from the past, Scorpio. I've been getting this story for you off and on for quite a while. It might be for just one of you out there, but I feel like for some of you or one of you, it's like somebody came into your life. Maybe you thought there was a very deep connection, and maybe there was like a Tower type breakup where one day they just disappeared and left. I feel like some of you are dealing with that. I also feel like this is saying there's new love coming in. For others, this could be a move. I do feel like if some of you are moving, I feel like there is love coming in for you here with the Tower. I feel like it's saying it could be a surprise. It could also be as a result of a move as well. So if you are moving, Scorpio, I feel like there could be love coming in through move or because of a move also. For others, this could be you just moving to a place in general. Two of Cups just says you are like falling in love with a location. So if you are moving or traveling, you could fall in love with a location. And yeah, that's all I'm getting there, Scorpio. So thank you, Scorpio. Really appreciate it. And it's by the way, everybody, it's fitness time right now. So if you're hearing any loud noises, it is time for the exercise class that goes on upstairs every single day. So that's what all the banging is. But all right, Sagittarius. Let's see what we have going on for you Sagittarius people. Sagittarius, this is of course a new deck, and it is shuffled already, but let's shuffle it again. Why not, right? Alright, Sag. And Sag. Alright, Sagittarius, you have the Eight of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. Amazing. New job. I've been calling this for weeks now, Sagittarius. I feel like a lot of you either have a new job or getting a new job, and I feel like there's just going to be good money because of it. Eight of Pentacles also is saying that there is going to be more money coming in the future. To me, it's a card of material success on the horizon. So it says it's not here quite yet, but it's on the way. So I feel like there's more money coming in the near future. I am getting delayed results or something like that is popping into my head. I'm almost like Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is really more of a delayed result card, but I feel like some of you are finally getting results after a delay. So it's like if you have been waiting for money, this could be legal as well. It's popping into my head. Maybe there's been like delay after delay after delay, and I feel like some of you are finally seeing results after some delays in a situation. So definitely really like that for you, Sagittarius. Next, you have the Strength card and the Temperance card. Both cards represent patience, so I feel some of you have to be patient. Again, like I said, delayed results. So I feel like some of you have been patient. I feel like you probably are going to continue to be patient, but overall, I feel like patience on these two cards here. For others, I feel this is saying also, this is very compassionate energy as well, I would say, because the Strength card is a card of like needing to be compassionate with people in your life, and the Temperance card is kind of like a card of temperance and balance. So I feel like some of you are like needing to learn to be compassionate through patience with other people in your life, and who knows, this could help you out in so many different ways. It's going to be different for everybody. What else? That's all I'm getting there, Sagittarius. And finally, you have the Five of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. Things are going to turn around for you. I feel like you need to believe it, is what I'd say here with these cards. Five of Cups, crying over spilt milk, but the Wheel of Fortune is a turning point in your life. I feel like you just need to believe that things are getting better for you here, Sagittarius, and they will. And I know that sounds like magic, but it probably is, but I feel like things are just going to get better. I also feel like this is talking about your personal vision, but I feel like there's been some sort of mix-up here. So I feel for some of you, it's like maybe you have dreams, goals, wishes, things that you think you want, but maybe every time you try to move towards them, it's like nothing is happening. I kind of like this energy for you because I feel a sense of more clarity. It's like maybe you've been trying to get like a certain type of job or a certain type of business to work for a very long time. Maybe it's just not working with these two cards. But what I would say with that Wheel of Fortune is it's saying that it is leading you in a direction. So no matter what, it's like you can't see how things that didn't work out are actually leading you into something much better until you get there, right? It's like we don't see it till we start looking back in the future, but we have to wait till we get there. So I feel like a lot of you are kind of having that turning point here as well. Definitely feel a turnaround in love for a lot of you. So happier situations in love, meeting people who make you happier, whatever you want to call it there, Sag. But Sag, that looks pretty good. So thank you, Sagittarius. Capricorn, what do we have for you, Capricorn people? Capricorn, you have the Four of Wands here and the Two of Pentacles. I feel like this is success coming in for you. I feel like saying success for some reason. This doesn't even feel like marriage to me. It doesn't feel like love to me. The Four of Wands is a card of marriage, but it's a card of celebration, really. And the Two of Pentacles is a card of like juggling things. But really, I feel this combination, for some reason, popping into my head is you being successful in some area of your life. I feel like it's because you juggled a bunch of things. That's what's popping into my head. So I feel like a lot of you could have gone through, or have been going through a lot of difficulties and challenges where you've had to do like a lot of juggling, like a lot of different work that probably seems like it doesn't matter in your life. Maybe you've been dealing with a lot of paperwork and stuff like that, just trying to get your life squared away. That's really what I feel here. Pretty crazy. So I feel for some of you, it's like you've had to do a bunch of stuff to be successful. And, again, I feel like some of you are about to have a celebration because I feel like you're getting to the end of those types of difficulties. So if you've been doing a lot of juggling, or if you've been like feeling like a chicken with their head cut off here, I feel like a lot of you are about to start feeling a lot better. Next, you have the Three of Wands here and the King of Swords. This is everything that you have gained from the difficulties and challenges that you've gone through. Again, King of Swords to me represents going off to war, but really it's kind of like the difficulties and challenges that you have, the things that you have gained from all those things. And we really need to focus on that as well. Again, I talk to a lot of people, every time I say something like this, people always come to me and say, all my tires were slashed and somebody stole my Doritos out of my book bag on the bus, and like they just go on and on and on, right? And I'm like, well, yeah, exactly. So are you just gonna sit there and cry about it all day, or are you gonna start looking at the good things that are going on in your life? So I feel like a lot of you are needing to do that with these cards here, but I feel like you are, so I like it. For others, definitely justice. So I'd say if you're dealing with something legal or something that requires a justice like situation, I feel like there could be justice coming in. For others, I feel like you're just feeling more willing to explore. It's like maybe you've been going through some challenges that have made you feel very restricted, obviously, here, and some of you are maybe now you're feeling a little bit more free, so you're like more willing to explore what life has to offer in all areas of your life. And this is kind of like I feel a very freeing energy off of these cards here, Capricorn. Having said that, I feel like some of you are wanting a break here, Knight of Pentacles, yeah. So I feel like some of you, even after going through all this, you could still want to be taking a break, which I feel like is fine. If you need time for yourself, I feel like time for yourself would be a really good idea, Capricorn. Taking time to do things you want, or just taking time for yourself in general would be a good idea. For others, I feel like this could be you kind of just moving very slowly as well. Like if you've been hurt a bunch of times in love, it's like maybe you are saying, okay, I'm going to move towards love, but I'm going to take my time. So a lot of you could be taking your time here. For others, I think I said this to you last night, or maybe it was in your weekly reading. I don't really remember, Capricorn, but I said it in either last night or in your weekly, that I feel like some of you are building momentum in business and in work. I feel like you're going to notice that, how things start to get faster, but keep the momentum going with these two cards. But that's that, Capricorn. Looks really good. So thank you, Capricorn. All right, Aquarius. What do we have for you, Aquarius people? And Aquarius. All right. Aquarius, you have the Nine of Pentacles in the Ace of Wands. Yeah, love it. Passionate, new beginning. Nine of Pentacles to me is a card of newness. The Ace of Wands is a card of newness as well. So I feel like a lot of you are just creating something new in your life. I feel like you have a very strong urge to, a very strong pull towards creating new situations, experiences, relationships, jobs, businesses, pretty much everything in your life with these two cards. And the Nine of Pentacles, very good card for self-reliance. So I feel like a lot of you are doing that. I also feel like some of you could be very focused on your dream. The Ace of Wands is like a new beginning, but the Nine of Pentacles is a card of refinement. It's a card of like breaking down the details, getting more specific about the things you want in your life. The more, as we all know with the law of attraction, the more specific we are about what we want, the more likely we are to get it. So I feel like a lot of you could be, being very, very clear about what you want in your life in general, and this is a very good energy. Next, you have the Five of Swords and the Fool. Yeah, I feel like some of you are feeling a little bit closed off. Nine of Pentacles, closed off energy. Five of Swords is a card of kind of self-interest, but I feel like you could be experiencing people, challenges with people around you, so you could be being a little bit defensive as well with this Five of Swords. I feel it doesn't really represent defensiveness, but again, I read intuitively. I don't half the time I don't even use the cards, so I feel like some of you could be a little bit defensive in a situation. I feel like this is right. Like I feel like it's okay that you are being defensive if you are, because I feel like it's justified. But some of you could be shutting down to certain people in your life. A lot of people seem to be doing this, so it doesn't surprise me. The Fool, it could be leaving people as well. So a lot of you could just be cutting people out left and right with these cards. For others, this could be you being very spontaneous. I would be careful of this energy, because this is like this could be you like blowing up at somebody in your life and looking like a crazy person, right? So it's like we don't want to do that. It's like sometimes people push us and push us and push us, and then we explode and we look like the bad guy or girl or whatever, right? So I feel like a lot of you need to be careful not to do that here with these two cards. I feel like saying your solution, this is your solution right here. Hangman is to wait, number one. And it's also a card of letting go. So I feel like some of you are learning to just let go. If you are dealing with difficult people, I feel like you're learning to just release it with that Hangman card. And Six of Swords says you will be healing from this. You will be moving on to calmer shores if you're dealing with difficult people. For others, I feel like this is you just moving or experiencing movement in your life if you have felt stuck for a very long time. I feel like a lot of you are also just not willing to sacrifice yourself for other people anymore with the Hangman. I feel like you're kind of putting yourself first here, Aquarius, and I do feel like that's obviously what you should be doing, and I feel like it's a good idea as well. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles. Look at this. A turnaround. This is you doing an about face, walking away. So I feel like a lot of you could be, this is like there's like one single message here for you, Aquarius. I feel like a lot of you are just walking away from people who no longer serve you, or you're just not willing to sacrifice yourself anymore in relationships. So it's like maybe you're not walking away from people, but maybe you're also, kind of just saying, I'm not going to take on their life anymore. I'm not going to take on their burdens, and I'm not going to be that person. So I feel like a lot of you are kind of walking away from things. Yeah. Yep. And King of Wands, my card of personal development. I've been saying this for nights now. They keep coming up, but I feel like a lot of you could just be very focused on yourself, taking care of yourself, making yourself the best version of yourself as well. And I feel like that's the best thing you could possibly do. So thank you, Aquarius. All right, Pisces. Let's see what we have for you, Pisces people. And Pisces. Pisces, you have the Ten of Wands here and the Two of Cups. I feel like you're releasing burdens here, Pisces, plain and simple. The Two of Cups here could be love, so some of you could be getting in a relationship with somebody that is very good for you. Pisces, another really good reading here, very positive. So I feel like a lot of you could be getting into a very positive relationship here with these cards. I feel like saying quick leaps as well, so I feel like some of you could be also experiencing much faster movements in relationships as well, but leaps. So Ten of Wands to me, very good card, but it can have a very leap-like energy where it's like you're in a relationship, there's like the beginning, and then there's like a huge leap forward where you get to a new level in the relationship, then maybe it stays there for a while, and then maybe it's like another leap as well. I'm picturing rabbits in my head right now too, so yeah, that would make a lot of sense to me. But I feel like there's this like leaps and bounds type energy where it's like slow and then fast, slow, fast, that type of thing. I feel like it's good though. These cards are very positive, so I don't think there's any problems with that. For others, I feel like you're just like letting go of things that no longer serve you. Just like I said to Aquarius with the Ten of Wands, Two of Cups says you're finding things that you match up with vibrationally, and that's what you're sticking with. Things that make you feel good. I feel like that's what you're doing right now, Pisces. Next, you have the Knight of Cups and the Magician. I feel like some of you are attracting your knight in shining armor into your life, like somebody who sweeps you off your feet. And so some of you I feel like already have this person. Some of you obviously don't, but I feel like this is what you are attracting into your life here, a knight in shining armor person. Probably a water sign, could be any sign, but you do have a lot of water cards here, and water has been coming up for you pretty much nonstop, Pisces, so it really wouldn't surprise me. For others, you get this message every single night, Pisces. I can't believe it. It always surprises me because I always forget like what people's messages are like while I'm starting, and then I always remember. I'm like, oh my god, yeah, of course. So you always get the Magician, Pisces. I feel like you can have whatever you want. I feel like you need to be very careful about what you're focusing on with the Magician, of course, because it's saying, you know, what you think about, you will attract, you will get very quickly. So, and the Knight of Cups is even worse with the Magician because Knight of Cups is a card of manifestation. It is a card of your dreams and your imagination and the things that you think about in life in general. The Knight of Cups is looking into that cup, but his cup contains, again, his dreams, the things that he really wants in life. I feel like you can have whatever you want, Pisces. I know I've been saying this all year, but it's true. I feel like you can have whatever you want. I feel like you just need to use all your talents, gifts, skills, and abilities to handle it. Pisces, you have like every talent, gift, skill, and ability that exists. So I feel like you just need to use those things to make something happen. I feel like some of you are taking action, though. These are two very action-based cards. There's a lot of action here, so I feel like a lot of you are taking action on the things that you want with these two cards. And finally, you have the Eight of Swords and the Ten of Cups. I feel like you are setting yourself free here, Pisces, with these two cards. Eight of Swords is like you having been stuck for a very long period of time. Pisces, I've said this before, Uranus in your second house, in Aries, like literally the worst place, the worst sign, and yeah, the worst house, right, for Uranus to be. It's like you have been trapped for a very long time. I feel like you need to realize, really, this is very good. Fortune after difficulty, but this is saying you need to realize that you are free. You need to realize that you can kind of do whatever you want right now, and you are no longer being held back by pretty much anything. So I feel like you just need to believe that to kind of get it. If you're looking for love, Pisces, Ten of Cups, dating, so it is a card that says, you know, Eight of Swords, keeping yourself stuck on your leather couch behind you. So don't do that, Pisces. Get out there, date with the Ten of Cups, because you will find love. For others, I feel like this is just talking about like joy, peace, happiness. I feel like these are all things that are coming in for you. Pisces, look at this. I want to clarify that, and it gets even better. Page of Cups, new love, or could be a water sign coming in for you. Ten of Pentacles. You know, Ten of Pentacles is the best love card in the deck to me. It is a card of finding somebody who has everything that you want, or, you know, but it's even better than that, because it's like nobody wants anything in the relationship. They just, you know, want to exist with each other, if that makes sense. So they're like really are. It's this is a very elevated relationship. Let's put it that way. If this is love coming in for you, Pisces. For others, definitely could be financial offers. A lot, very, very good financial energy for you, Pisces, now. So, Pisces looks amazing. So, thank you, everybody, again, for being here. Really appreciate it. We are going to do a pick a card now, and we are going to do cards 1, 2, and 3. So, actually, I'm going to switch. And we are going to do a pick a card here. All right. 1, 2, and 3, people. All right. Leanne, hello. Thank you for being here. Clint made it. Clint, hello. And Leon, hello. Thank you for being here. All right, 1, 2, and 3, everybody. 1, 2, and 3. Let's see. And 1, 2, and 3. All right, if you pick card number 1, you have the Magician and the Nine of Pentacles. So I feel like you card number 1 people could be attracting money into your life. So make sure to keep it positive with the money thoughts. For others, this could be you being single after being tricked in a relationship. So if you were tricked or lied to in a relationship, some of you could be just taking care of yourself. But Nine of Pentacles would be a good thing. It could say that you're doing a good job taking care of yourself here, or things are going to work out because you are taking care of yourself. So I like it. If you pick card number 2, you have the Fool and the Death card, a new beginning leading to a total transformation in your life. So if you're starting anything new, then I feel like it's going to lead to a total transformation. Like I said, you know, the newness thing, a lot of people leave me comments and they're like, you always say something about something new coming in. I'm like, yeah, because like there's so much good energy for starting something new right now, no matter what it is. New relationship, new business, new place to live. I don't care what it is. It's like there's so much good energy for newness that if you do it, it's going to transform your life. So like, why wouldn't I mention it all the time? But that's what I feel here. Start something new, or if you have started something new, new business, new relationship, whatever, I feel like it's going to lead to a total transformation in your life. Very good. And finally, if you pick card number 3, Two of Pentacles, Seven of Cups. This is juggling things, needing to find your focus, basically. Card number 3, people. Two of Pentacles is like you kind of weighing your options. Seven of Cups is too many distractions. I feel like card number 3, people, no matter what it is that you want in your life, this would say you need to draw your focus to one thing. You need to get very, very clear on what you want, with these cards, and you will get it once you get clear. But if you're not clear, you're just going to stay confused with the Seven of Cups. Two of Pentacles, pretty easy answer. I always say with the Two of Pentacles, pick the new path, pick the new choice. So if this is an easier choice for you, like if you're trying to pick between two people, two businesses, two jobs, pick the newer job or pick the thing that you've never done before, and that's your clear answer with these two cards. But that looks really good. So thank you everybody again for being here. I really appreciate it. I am going to take questions now. Of course, super chats will get preference, and I will try to answer as many people as I possibly can. Also, remember, people, try to be patient. I answer all questions in order, and also make sure to listen for your answer. I do not repeat super chats. But let's see, where was I? Let's see here. I'm not sure. Elizabeth Gonzalez, thank you for the super chat. Elizabeth, feel free to pop your question in down below. I'll be happy to answer it. San, thank you for the super chat. Card for the rest of the week, please. You have the Eight of Swords here in the Sun. Yeah, I feel like you're getting a lot of attention this week. Eight of Swords says allow yourself to get the attention, like allow yourself to stand out. So I feel like you need to stand out in some way here and allow yourself to stand out this week. But overall, very positive with the Sun. Honey Orc, thank you for the super chat. Card for love. B said he's going to ask me out. Yes, is what I'd say to you. Yeah, don't trick yourself out of this with the Seven of Swords. The Justice card just says basically put an equal amount of energy into the situation is what I would say to you. But I would say yes to you here. So that really looks good. And all of a sudden I have the hiccups, people. So bear with me. More or less, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, can you pull a card for crush at work? Love. So more or less, amazing. Lovers here. Hangman. Somebody has to make some movements here, is what I would say to you, San. Or to you, more or less. I feel that somebody has to get off the pole and make movements forward. So I feel like you need to start moving towards... I feel like there needs to be movement towards this, is what I'd say. So, yeah, I feel like you need to start taking action towards this person. Rose, thank you for the super chat. Actually, sorry, Rose, hold on one second. Elizabeth Gonzalez, thank you for the super chat again. You say, is Andy going to commit to me, the world? I would say yes. I feel like there, again, as always, I feel like there needs to be more communication here, but I would say yes, for sure. I feel like there will be. I feel like there will be communication with that Ace of Swords. All right, Rose, thank you again for the super chat. I did have a great day. Thank you for asking. You say, how will my day be tomorrow? 3 cups, a great day, celebration, happiness, friends, family. 4 of Swords, recovery, and feeling kind of like relaxed and calm. So, yeah, feels like a very good day for you, is what I'd say. Readings with Allie, thank you for the super chat. You have the King of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, this is like you coming up with a plan. So I like this for you, Allie. I feel like you're like following a plan, it's almost like you're following your own design is what I feel like saying. That's pretty that's bigger than a plan. So I feel like you have like a plan you're following in business, and I feel like it's just going to be very straightforward with very straightforward results. So I love it. Yanni, thank you for the super chat. Yanni, you say, could you give some good news? Yes, you have the Chariot, really good card. So I feel like that there will be a victory for you with the Chariot card. 3 of Pentacles says that there will be, kind of work to do, but I feel like this is good news. I feel like you are putting the work in here with these 2 cards, and I feel like you are going to be victorious with the Chariot card as well. But 3 of Pentacles, putting in the work and success. So, yeah, I love it. Looks really good. Crumsy, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, got $2,500 bonus from job. Congratulations, by the way. And cards for next few weeks. You have the Page of Wands and the High Priestess. So needing to embrace this energy, not this energy, is what I feel. Kind of weird. I feel like you need to be more free-spirited, more creative, more courageous, more confident, more sure of yourself, more enthusiastic about things. This is like the opposite, It's like this is like a little child over here, which is just, happy you to explore things in life. This is like an old lady, just that's like, you know, an angry old lady, not even like a good old lady. Not like, we're not talking about Golden Girls here. We're talking about something like an old witch that lives in the woods that eats children, right? That's this right here. So I feel like you need to like move towards this side of things over the next few weeks is what I'd say to you. All right, Kathy, hello, by the way. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, got the job. Congratulations. Look at all this good news. Cards for love, please. You have the Knight of Swords here and the Page of Pentacles. A new person coming in for you, Kathy. It could be because of work. Right here, Page of Pentacles. So who knows? Maybe you meet someone at this new job. What I would say is whenever I get these work cards, though, sometimes it says make sure to socialize with the people you work with, because the Page of Pentacles says, like, you know, it could be a friend of somebody that you end up working with or something like that. So I definitely feel like there's love coming in. Knight of Swords, very quick movement, Kathy. So I feel like there's definitely love coming in for you. 10 of Cups, date, but yeah, definitely love. That looks really good. 10 of Cups, fortune after difficulty. Birds of a Feather, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. I'm worried. Is everything with my claim going to win? 8 of Pentacles, yes, I would say to you. 10 of Wands, releasing a burden. 8 of Pentacles is a good card. It says that everything will be fine, but it is a card that says pay attention to the details. 8 of Pentacles is the fine little details of a situation. So it's not a bad card, but it also says make sure just that you're paying attention to the details in whatever it is that you're doing. But Page of Cups, yeah, you're getting really nice cards here, you know, so I feel like you are fine. I feel like things are going to work out for you, but just, you know, if I was being super picky, you know, make sure to pay attention to the details. Gareth, hello, thank you for the super chat. You say, well, consulting gig in Orlando workout along event. I would say yes, let go of your fears for sure. So the moon can say your fears are kind of clouding your judgment or clouding things at this time, but King of Pentacles, really good. Ace of Cups, look at this. Ace of Cups is fortune after difficulty. It's also your emotions overflowing, being very happy. So yes, Gareth, definitely. This looks really good for you. Journey, hello. Thank you for the super chat. You say, what day this week should I send important email? I would say right away. 9 of Cups. I feel like you'll get what you want too, by the way, whatever it is. So, but I would just say tomorrow, right away. So I really wouldn't wait with those cards. But Journey, that looks really good. Sue Blaze, thank you for the super chat. You have the Page of Swords and the 6 of Pentacles for the week. Really straightforward week. I feel like I say this to you every single time. You always get these like super straightforward readings. But Page of Swords, just like a very straightforward energy. It is a card of like kind of being very direct and using your mind during this week, but you know, it's still just like a very good card. And the 6 of Pentacles, straightforward work week, so very straightforward. Ninja, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, card for Sal and family for husband's recovery. Thank you, Ninja, for paying it forward to Sal. Sal, you have the 10 of Pentacles. Amazing card for you, Sal. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles, even better. So I feel like things are going to go well for you, and even financially. This could represent money coming in for you here with these 2 cards. So I love this, Sal. This is really, really positive. I like it. All right, Casey, hello. Thank you for the super chat. You say, feeling blah today. Anything retrograde squaring tomorrow? Better day. Yeah, there's like, we have a bunch of retrogrades going on. Squares, not really. I would just say Uranus, Mercury, but and also the moon, but that's going to be gone soon. So, but other than that, Jupiter and Neptune. Jupiter and Neptune square I actually like, so overall, not that bad. But you have the 3 of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. Things are going to turn around for you. So definitely a temporary situation with these cards. 3 of Wands is like the return to power as well. So it's just a complicated way to say that you will be feeling better. And the Wheel of Fortune is a turnaround in the energy. Things getting better. Yeah, look, 6 of Swords, moving on to calmer shores here. 9 of Swords, get out of your head here, KC. King of Cups, the return of love to your life, or just the return of better feelings in your life as well. So that's what I'd say to you. Looks good. Psychic Gem, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Psychic Gem, by the way, your comments keep going to spam, just so you know. I keep approving them, but I'm not blocking your comments or anything like that, just so you know. I keep trying to approve you, but for some reason there's something going on. So just so you know, but I appreciate your comments. That's what I'm trying to say. You say here, will I need another seeing surgeon this week? I am not a doctor, so do not take this as medical advice, but you have the Star and the Temperance card. I would say this would almost say no, because the the Temperance card is a card that says be patient. So it's like maybe there's no reason to rush the situation. And the star is whatever you want it to be. The star is a wish. So it says if you want surgery, then yes. If you don't, then no. And it's a card of hope and inspiration and happiness. So I feel like saying no to you. I feel like you'll be fine, really, is what I'd say to you there. Although the next card was a Three of Swords. Three of Swords would be surgery, but I would be patient, is what I'd say to you there. No doubt. Alexandra, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will my client get his visa in time? Nine of Wands, Eight of Cups, Four of Cups. I would say yes. These aren't bad. They're not good cards, but they're not bad cards. But Nine of Wands says don't give up here. But I would say yes to you. Alex, hold on one second. I just want to clarify that. You have the Devil, Five of Swords. I'm not crazy about this, so I'm going to change that to a no. I kind of have a weird feeling about this right here. I feel like there could be problems with paperwork or problems with something. So I feel like there could be some sort of problem. I feel like it'll be fixed, is what I would say. This feels very official to me. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not crazy about this, is what I would say to you. So I'd say no, if I'm being honest. My problem is I always want to be nice. So I always want to say yes. But yeah, I'm not crazy about how I'm feeling about this. So I'd say no, if I'm being honest with you. I feel like there could be something minor that comes up as well. I feel like it will be fixed because of the Nine of Wands. But it might cause a delay or something like that. The Jasmine and Madeline show, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will the Leo and I date? The Empress, I feel like there's attraction there for the two of you, is what I'd say here. And the Eight of Wands, there needs to be communication. So I feel like I always say to you that I feel like you need to approach somebody, right? So I feel like there needs to be more flirting, more communication with these two cards. So that's what I'd say to you. I feel like there needs to be more communication. But I'd say yes, there's attraction there. So there's plenty of opportunity. Stunning KC, you say, saw a sweet Ferrari today, trade in the Audi. I would say yes. I don't even need to pull any cards for this because my answer would be yes. But you have the Ace of Wands and the Two of Wands? Yes, if you wanted to. But thank you for the super chat, by the way, if I didn't say that. But yes, I would say yes to you because, of course, that's what I would do. Fallon, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, can I have a card for work? Six of Wands, happiness, success, good news. Oh, this is just good news coming in for you right here. The Six of Wands and Judgment, that is good news. So this could be like a raise, promotion, or you could be hearing that you're going to be getting a raise or a promotion, or you could be hearing that a raise or a promotion is going to be coming available just in general. So really good. I love this for you. Very positive. Rose, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say love and group reading. You got it. For love, let go of the past. Yeah, the Two of Swords, like trying to make a decision. Seven of Wands, needing to open up to new love. So Rose, I would open up to new love. I feel like you're very attractive at this time. You're a Pisces, right? So definitely very attractive at this time. Get out there, is what I'd say. Yeah, I feel like you need to be strong. So I feel like you need to be strong at this time here. Yeah, I feel like there's love coming in for you, Rose. I feel like it could be like another water sign, of course, but that would make sense. But all right, everybody, we are going to do a group collective real quick because of Rose. So thank you, Rose, for the collective. But we are going to do a collective here once I get this deck going. So let's see what we have for everybody. All right. And here we go. All right. All right. For everybody here in the collective, you have the King of Wands and the King of Cups. I feel like some of you could be having new love coming in here. For some of you, this could be involving a breakup or a separation. So some of you could either be leaving a fire sign or a water sign for a fire sign or a water sign. That's definitely popping into my head here. So I feel like some of you have a choice. So I feel like you need to let go of the old situation and embrace the new situation here. So if you're hoping for new love, again, let go of the past here with these two cards. For others, this could be just one type of person coming in for you. I feel if you're looking for love, the Knight of Cups is like your dream person. You know, it's your knight in shining armor. So I feel like for some of you, this could be saying that there's someone who's very growth oriented, very focused on growth and growing, or very focused on children or being just a good, kind of a leader in some way. And they could be like a water sign or a fire sign coming in for you. This could also be you, by the way, for the collective. This could be you being very focused on your own personal growth and development. It's been coming up like every night now. Next, we have the Tower and the Two of Pentacles. I feel like some of you have a choice here to make with these two cards. The Tower says it's time to move on from a situation. That's what I'm getting here. That's not what the Tower says, but I feel like for some of you, it's time to move on from a situation that's over and done with. Two of Pentacles says pick the new path, so I feel like a lot of you just need to pick the new path here. For others, this could be a move as well, but I feel like some of you have like a choice whether or not you move. It's like you could move or you could not move. It's really up to you. So I feel like some of you could be thinking about moving. For others, I feel like this is saying you need more fun in your life. I feel like there have been too many Tower moments, and I feel like it's time to have fun or to do something fun in your life. And finally, you have the Two of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. I feel like for some of you, for you to get this Two of Cups, which is a true, happy, loving relationship, you have to let go of the past with this Four of Pentacles. For others, I feel like you are too focused on comfort in a relationship. So I feel like some of you need to let go of I feel like some of you need to let go of a relationship that is kind of has fallen into a comfort zone. Like I feel like some of you, there could be too much comfort, and that could be a problem. For others, I feel like this could be a job that provides security, so I feel like it could be a new job for the collective as well. But that's the collective. So thank you again, Rose. Really appreciate it. Clint, thank you for the super chat. You say, love cards for Casey because she's afraid to ask. You got it. Casey, new love. Let go of the Capricorn. Oh, look at that. Right? Yeah, so let go of the past here, Casey. New transformation of love. Six of Cups, happiness is available for you. And Temperance, being patient. I feel like you're being patient at this time. Marriage, Four of Wands. So there could be marriage and a celebration coming in for you here with this card. So I love it. So really, really positive is what I'm going to say to you. All right, so that looks good. No doubt about it. So I like it. Casey, Alicia, only because Clinton is here. What is your question? Did Alicia just get banned? I'm not sure, but I'll figure that out in a minute. If somebody has Alicia's question, if you could pop it in, I'll answer it. Jen Leary, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, how does my friend view our relationship? Emperor, there's nothing here, is what I'm going to say to you. Three of Swords, I would say heartbreaking or something. The Emperor tells me, like I always say, the Emperor is my card of somebody who is too cold, somebody who is too shut down, somebody who is not opening up in a situation. It's just like a very shut off card is what I'd say here, Jen. And the Three of Swords is heartbreak. Four of Swords is like you're trying to recover from this. The Hermit, I feel like he's not sharing his emotions is what I would say to you. So, yeah, it's like there's no openness here. Yeah, look at, you have every single card of coldness in the deck here. Hermit, the Emperor, you have the King of Swords as well. So it's like he's just not willing to open. I just don't see how this is going to become open either. So that's what I feel like saying to you. Yeah, Knight of Wands. I feel like there's definitely love coming in for you if you want it. But probably somebody who's more open, more free-spirited, not closed down. So I hope that makes sense. Sarah, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Cards for me in this Virgo. Two of Wands, you are in a path of discovery with each other. Knight of Wands, somebody's got to open up here. Probably could be the Virgo. So I feel like the Knight of Wands is saying that this needs to become more open. I feel like there needs to be more sharing. Ten of Cups, though. Fortune after difficulty, family, happiness, good things in this situation. So I feel like this is very positive for you, and I feel like it's very good. So I like this a lot, is what I'd say to you. And I feel like this is like fortune after difficulty as well. So I like it. But more talking. Fallon, thank you so much for the support. Really appreciate it. Tiffany, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You said cards for career advice. Eight of Wands, three of Cups. I feel like more teamwork. Yeah, World. And I feel like there could be like new opportunities for growth. The World could literally represent travel opportunities because of work, Tiffany. I would take advantage of those opportunities. But it could also just represent promotional opportunities, or it could represent your goals in general. The World card is like an accomplishments card. So it says there are certain accomplishments that you will be getting in this career. So this looks amazing. Eight of Wands, very quick movement. Three Cups, celebration. So overall, I would say this is very, very positive for you. For sure, yeah. King of Pentacles, stability. I feel like you'll be very stable, very well taken care of in your career. So that looks good. Kiara B, thank you for your super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, a few cards, please. Thank you for guiding me through my tough time. You are welcome, and thank you for being here. You have the Lovers here in the Magician. Yeah, I feel like you can have whatever you want right now, Kiara, believe it or not. And the Magician says just keep it positive. For whatever reason, like all of a sudden, I've been listening to all this like law of attraction stuff. I blame my mom, but yeah, like all of a sudden I've been getting really into it. Usually when I really get into something, it's usually like important, like in the astrology and things. So I feel like it's a good time to like make sure that we're paying attention to our thoughts. And it makes sense. I mean, like for the past few weeks, the Magician has been showing up like crazy in the daily readings and the weekly readings as well. So I feel like a lot of people need to really pay attention to their thoughts and like attract exactly what they want. But you're on a new path, is what the Lover says. Even the Magician is a new beginning, and the Six of Swords, you are moving towards calmer shores, towards something better. So I feel a much better, it's like you're on a much better path in life, no matter how it seems. So I like it, Kiara. Very good. Let's see. Christina, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, Matt, an older Aries, will he see me tonight? He seems distant or busy. Let go of your fears is what I'd say to you. Two of Swords, I'd say probably not tonight. But the Wheel of Fortune, you will see him again. So I wouldn't really worry about it. I keep telling people, it's like, don't put old stuff on new relationships. And so, Christina, what I'm picking up on is like, this could be old fears where it's like you dealt with someone in the past who is distant. And now because he's being distant right now, it's like you're worried about it. It's like maybe he's just busy, right? Or maybe he's just dealing with something. So no putting the old stuff on the new relationships. But I feel like you will see him again. Maybe not tonight, but I feel like you will. So that's what I'd say about that. Dawn, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, can you pick a card for me? Yes, Dawn. You have the Hierophant and the Eight of Swords. I feel like you could feel boxed in here with these cards. You could be feeling like there are rules, regulations, or you could be feeling like the universe itself is holding you back in some way. But the Eight of Swords says you are a lot more free than you realize. So I feel like you need to realize that you are free here with these two cards. I feel like you need to realize that you can have whatever you want, no doubt about it. Judgment, yeah, I feel like you're going through a rebirth at this time, so I feel like you are kind of recognizing that you are more free right now. Lionheart, thank you for the super chat, really appreciate it. Lionheart, hold on one second, I just gotta grab something real quick, I'm losing my chat here. Lionheart, any good news coming my way? Seven of Swords, Ace of Wands, new beginning. Yeah, let go of the fears, but there are new beginnings coming in for you. Ace of Wands is a card of new beginnings or starting something new. So I feel like this is like some sort of new beginning for you. So yeah, definitely good news. All right, so that's that. Jen Leary, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Know why he's shut down. Being true to waiting is good. Being true, I'm not sure. It could be financial, is what I'd say. I feel like I said this to you last night, but maybe not. It might not have been you. It might have been somebody else. But I feel like it could be financial. You have the star here as well. And so the star could represent waiting. It's funny because, like, if you remember, like, earlier tonight, I was saying to one of the signs, I don't remember who, but I was saying that the star to me represents, like, watering the earth. It's like you're waiting for the grass to grow. So, yeah, I do feel like waiting is good. But I feel like it could be financial for him or something like that. I feel like there's attraction there. Queen of Wands. Didn't you have, like, a Wands card on the first time, on the first question? Six of Wands. So, yeah, I feel like you could wait. But I feel like it could be financial, or it could just be his own inadequacies. Or, these are perceived, by the way. I'm not calling him inadequate in any way. The Five of Pentacles is perceived inadequacies. It's like if somebody feels like they're not good enough, it's like it doesn't matter what you do if they don't feel good enough to be with you, right? So, but I feel like this will change. So, yeah, I feel like you could wait. Yeah, Page of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you could. I feel like there's still attraction there. So, that's what I'd say there. Although, again, as I always say, I would not be waiting this year. I feel like nobody should be waiting, really. Alicia, I wanted to thank you. My results were exactly what you said, but am I going to have any near success? Three of Pentacles, Alicia, and the Strength card. I feel like you need to be more determined. Three of Pentacles represent more work to be successful, but it's also a card of teamwork. So it says, open up to help, Alicia. So I feel like you need to open up to help, but Ace of Cups, happiness, success, your emotions overflowing. So yes, I feel like things will kind of be successful for you. Crumsy, hello, thank you for the super chat. Cards for mom and grandma relationship. Four of Cups, are they throwing it away? Five of Cups, regrets. So it's like they're throwing it away, but there are regrets in this situation. The Empress, yeah, they could be coming into springtime. So I do feel like there could be a turnaround here, is what I'd say. The Empress says that they will be leaving, as I always say, leaving winter, entering spring. So there could be like a rebirth here, but I think the finger pointing or whatever's going on needs to stop. Hearts Melodies, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, is there anyone at work interested in me? 7 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. I would say no. This could say yes, but really no, because 10 of Pentacles is a dating card. It says you need to date. Whenever let me put it this way, hearts, whenever I get cards like this, to me it says you should not be focusing on just one person. You should be dating at this time. So it's like the universe, to me, this is kind of like a clue that there might be like a couple more people that you have to date before you find like the one, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, you have the Chariot. I would get out there. And this says take control of your love life so that you can get what you want. So I feel like you need to like get out there. Brooklyn, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, please pick some cards for my upcoming weekend. You have the High Priestess, 8 of Pentacles. I don't know, are you working this weekend? Could represent work, 3 wands. Or it could just be you working on things that you want to work on around your house or wherever with the 8 of Pentacles. High Priestess is, like, I feel like this is information coming in. It's almost like this is like you working on a mystery or, you know, trying to find information out about something that you're trying to learn about. You know, so that's what I'm kind of getting here. And you have the 3 wands as well, which I feel like it's saying trust your intuition, which would normally be the High Priestess. So it's almost like things are kind of reversed here, but I don't think that means anything, by the way. But yeah, Queen of Swords. Yeah, if you want love or anything like that, I would say get out. But really good cards. So I feel like this is you kind of like getting out there and expanding with the universe, growing. I like it. Very good energy. So very good. All right, love Sandra. Thank you for the super chat. Cards for love. You have the 5 of Swords, the King of Cups, the return of love to your life. 5 of Swords could say past breakup. King of Cups could be a water sign coming in for you, but it could also just be the return of love to your life. So I feel like it could be saying there's love coming in for you at this time. So I like that. 5 of Swords, you know, if I was being super picky, as I always say, be more open, because it is a card of like being very closed off, but really good. So I like it. Kerr11, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Indecision, procrastination, drink some water. You got it. I will gladly drink some water. And you say, I'd love a card. You got it. Kurt, you have the 7 of Cups and the 8 of Cups. I feel like this is you just walking away from things that no longer serve you. So that's pretty obvious. 7 of Wands, 5 of Wands. Yeah, trying to walk away from things that cause conflict or confusion in your life is what I feel here. 7 of Wands is you like doubling down on the things that work in your life. So I feel like this is a pretty major message. Yeah. It's like you're hoping to see a better return on your energy or a better return on things that you do in your life with these cards. So that's what I'd say here. Yeah, Page of Swords, you're more open to discovering new things. So yeah, I love this. This is very good for you. I feel like you're just doubling down on things that work in your life. It's just that simple. And it looks good. And we're talking about love, by the way. So I feel like you're more focused on like love where you're getting a return on the energy, if that makes sense. But get out of your head. Too many fear cards here, though. I will say that. So get out of your head. Let go of the fears. Could be an earth sign coming in for you as well. Amelia, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, if I go back to school, will I do good? Yes, definitely, is what I'd say to you. Ace of Pentacles, definitely. So really good card for you. This is a very good card for success, happiness, growth, abundance, getting offers. So yes, no doubt about it. No doubt. All right, let's see here. And Donna, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, how will things go with my son and I? 10 of Wands, releasing burdens. Very well, Donna, is what I'd say here. 9 of Cups, yeah. Very fulfilling, loving, happy, you know, releasing burdens. Good things. So that looks really good, Donna. Dawn, thank you for the super chat. Will I get garnishment when I go to court? Yes, is what I would say to you. Queen of Pentacles is just financial security or some sort of financial, you know what it's like financial... you know, stability and having the resources. So, or I would say yes or no, whichever. This feels like you winning to me. So I would say yes if you want it, or no if we're talking about you getting someone else's. But or I would say no if it's happening to you, because this says your finances will be stable. Your finances will be fine. So I hope that makes sense. Jen, thank you again for the super chat. You say, waiting isn't my focus. It's an insider's taunt, working on my business. Thank you. Jen, do you have a question there? I'm not sure. Jen, let me know. I'll be happy to answer it, but thank you for the super chat. Estival Mystic, thank you for the super chat. You say here, he got scared. I pulled back. He made me feel like I am the one. Is he going to make this right? Queen of Cups here, the Magician, and the Nine of Pentacles, I would say no, because this is you. This right here is you being this is you being in control of the situation. So I would say no. Queen of Cups is a change in direction in love to me, the way that I read. So to me, it would represent like new love or moving on to new love. The Magician says you are in control of the situation, basically. Magician, not really a control card, but it kind of is, because it says you are like in control of attracting everything that's happening in this situation, is what I'd say to you. But you have the Nine of Pentacles, kind of like taking care of yourself here. The Fool, yeah, I feel like this is you moving towards new love, if I'm being honest with you. So that's what I'd say here. I don't think there's any making it right. Yeah, Death, a transformation. So yeah, I would say no, if I'm being honest with you here, with these cards. It's like you have a choice. It's like maybe you have a choice. We all have a choice, but I would move on to something new. Two of Pentacles is my card that says pick the new path, pick something new. So I would pick something new if I were you. Fuad, thank you for the super chat. You say, cards for my love life. You have the Seven of Cups and the Eight of Swords. I feel like you could be a lot more free in love than you realize, so I feel like you need to get out there. Seven of Cups just says you need to get very clear on what you want, but you have the Sun. That's amazing. I feel like you need to go out and get attention, number one, and let go of your fears, number two, Seven of Swords. But I feel like you need to get out there. Justice, yeah, I feel like this is the universe bringing back balance into your love life, so I do feel like there's love coming in for you. Moher, hello. Thank you for being here. You say, card please. Moher, you have the Five of Cups and the Lovers. This is you feeling left out in the cold, and this is love coming in. So I feel like there's new love coming in for you. You have the Hangman, which is saying, like, it's time to take action to get new love. So I feel like you need to get out there. Raymond Torres, thank you for the super chat as always. You say, is she thinking about me as much as I am her? You have the World and the Ace of Swords. I would say yes. These are two very good cards for you, Raymond. So yes is what I would say to you, for sure, with those cards. All right. There you go. Heart's Melodies, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, am I going through a spiritual change? I would say yes for you here. Three Cups here. Yeah, more. It's like more happy energy. The Empress is a card of nature as well. It's like, it represents like the seasons, you know, and I always say the Empress is springtime, but it can just represent the seasons in general. So it says you're kind of going through changes in general with these cards. So that's what I would say to you here. Three Cups celebration. Barb Forbes, thank you for the super chat. Career money cards, please. You have the Four of Swords. It's like you've been on a break for a long time, Barb. It's like you've been waiting, you know, for positive changes for a long time. You have the King of Swords. I feel like there will be justice here for you. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, there will. It's like you've been waiting for a harvest for a very long time. So I feel like there is money coming in, but and soon. I feel like you're finally going to be able to harvest the money, if that makes sense. So that looks good. Literally, Michelle, hello. Thank you for the super chat. You say, do I have blockages in love? What should I do? I would say no. I don't believe that anybody has really blockages in love in general. I always say we can have love whenever we want. We just have to go and get it. But the Chariot says you are in control. Just go and get it. So I feel like you need to take control of your life. This is also a card of victory, will, and all those other things. So very good card. Three of Pentacles, needing to be willing to work with somebody on a team. Yeah, the Page of Wands as well. It could be a fire sign coming in for you. But this is also a card that says, like, be more courageous, confident, be more fun, go out and have fun, and that will probably attract love very quickly into your life. Yeah, the High Priestess says there needs to be more action towards love. So I feel like you need to kind of like put the action in to do that, is what I'd say to you. So like dating, getting out there, stuff like that. Yeah, Knight of Swords. I feel like you will experience fast movement, Michelle. So I would get out there, definitely. All right, I think I'm all caught up here, if I'm not mistaken. So if I have not answered your question, feel free to put your question in down below, and I will answer some more questions. Big Man, what is up? You say, can I have a card? Yes, you can. You have the Page of Pentacles. This is you right here, Big Man. Ten of Cups, fortune after difficulty. So I feel like things are going to be getting better for you soon. Page of Pentacles could be like a new job, new business, or like, you know, finding a new way of making money, but very positive. I like it. Melissa, thank you for the super chat. You say, will everything be okay with Daniel and I? Ten of Wands, yes, is what I'd say to you. Eight of Wands, yeah, very quick changes. Ten of Wands, releasing burdens. It's things getting better in the situation. And the Eight of Wands is very quick movement. So I feel like there will be very quick movement and changes. Jen Leary, thank you again. You say, I want a card for what to focus on within myself. Oh, Two of Wands, taking the lead in your life. Very, very straightforward card. Two of Wands is a card of being bold, being very open, honest, straightforward, like all of those things. And it's a card of your personal power as well. Yeah, Ace of Wands is trusting your urges as well. So I feel like those are the things that you need to work on. Ace of Wands says that you could be feeling pulled towards starting something in your life. Like it could be a personal project, business, job, could be anything. And this basically says that you need to move towards these things, or you need to work on the things that you actually want to work on. It could be anything, and that's what it says here. But this could also be like working on a passion project, pretty much anything like that. But I feel like you are kind of like needing to take the lead in your life with that Two of Wands. That's what it's all about, for sure. So I like it. Raymond Torres, thank you again for the super chat. You say here, you see us coming together soon. She finds my number. Six of Wands, communication is what I'd say to you. You do have the Devil here, which is saying, like, don't let this turn into a toxic situation. I wouldn't really worry about this, Raymond. But Six of Wands, yeah, definitely communication for you here is what I'd say, Raymond. So I do feel like it's possible. I do feel like a wait here, though, I would say. So I do feel like there could be a delay. Emperor, so there could be some sort of delay. But, yeah. Like I said, I wouldn't date. I would be, like, again, you in particular, mister. I feel like you need to be out there dating. Melissa, thank you for the super chat. You say, card for love. Melissa, I would let go of the past in love. Yeah, you have the Judgment card. I feel like you're feeling like you want to open up to love right now. So that's what I feel here. Definitely let the past go. 10 of Swords. But Two of Swords, let the past go. Pick the new path is what I'd say to you. And Seven of Wands, open up to new love. So I feel like the sooner you do that, it's like every card I'm picking here. Look at literally every card that I'm picking here, Melissa, is saying open up to new love. The Queen of Swords is like being closed off, needing to open up to something new. Seven of Wands, being closed off, needing to open up to something new. Two of Swords, same thing. Hierophant, though, says like there is divinely guided love coming in for you. So that's what I would say to you. So there you go. Hold on one second, everybody. Gotta wait for this thing to refresh, and of course it crashes, so hold on one second. Natalia, I had a weird dream. What do you think it's trying to say to me? I feel like it's saying you need to open up, like the Hermit, or you need to kind of find your own inner light here, is what I'd say. Pixie Doll, you have the Knight of Cups. I would say yes. I feel like there is a future there for you. Yanni, you say, stop, check on man in accident, wrong, stop texting. Yanni, could you clarify that for me? Thank you for the super chat, but I am not sure what you're asking exactly. Mark, thank you. Mark, you have the Five of Wands this evening, so there you go, Mark. Forever You, thank you. I appreciate it. House Wannabe, am I in the right speciality? I would say yes, for sure, is what I'd say to you. Tatiana, reconciliation with Leo possible? No, I feel Six of Swords to me says you're moving away. So I feel like saying no. Nirvani, yes, of course you can have a card. You have the Nine of Swords in the King of Cups. I feel like this is like the return of your emotions. So it's like you're trusting your emotions on a deeper level. I like it. Nirvani, very powerful. Yeah, the Star, you are getting things that you wish for. So, and that looks good. Robert Yabara, hello, Robert. Robert, you say, Carter, about my job. Robert, you have the Temperance card. I feel like you're just talking about patience. But Temperance also in work says what you put into work is what you're going to get out. So I feel like you're going to be experiencing like an equal give and take there is what I would say to you in this situation. No doubt about it. Let me just back this thing up. Did Yanni ever clarify that? I'm not sure. I don't know. Ruby, thank you for the super chat. You say, I would say no. I wouldn't date someone from your work. Three of Swords, heartbreak, sadness. Yeah, I would say no. To you. Nine of Wands, not a bad card, but that's what I would say to you. I would say no. Estival Mystic, I would say, was any of it real? Of course it was, but you say I have to move, but was any of it real? I would say yes, but Eight of Cups, walking away from the situation, you know. Four of Cups, you know, love not manifesting, basically, is what the Four of Cups says. So I feel like it was real, but, you know, like I said, somebody walked away in general, is what I would say. So that's that. Rebecca, thank you for the super chat. Is my Pisces ex trying to get back with me? Queen of Wands, strength. I would say no, is what I'd say to you. I feel like they're probably still attracted to you, but, you know, so in a way, maybe. But I would say no with these cards. So, yeah, I would say no with those two cards. Not at all. Haley, you have the Two of Cups. For business money, Two of Cups says you're matched up perfectly with exactly what you're supposed to do. Athena, you say, can I have a card, please? Yes, you have the Five of Swords, separation from something, Eight of Pentacles. I feel like you're working on something in your life. This is more money coming in the future, so I feel like there's going to be a financial change for you. So I like it. There you go. Smiley Aries, you have the King of Pentacles. I feel like this is your finances stabilizing, so I feel like your finances are kind of stabilizing out for sure. Stina, you have the Ace of Cups, so I feel like your emotions are overflowing right now, so I love that. And you're probably very happy. Yanni, I'm still not really clear on what you're asking, but you say stop. Check on man in accident, wrong, stop texting. You say, he keeps asking me out. You have the Ten of Pentacles. I feel like this could be love for you, Yanni, if you want it to be. Ace of Pentacles says, take the risk. So if you want love, I mean, I guess you could go for it, is what I'd say to you. If you don't, then I would say block them. But Three of Wands, so Three of Wands is a card of exploration. It just says go for it, basically. So that's what I'd say there. Forever you say, will he reach out? Ace, Wheel of Fortune, the Tower. I would say no. For some reason, I feel like the Wheel of Fortune is saying that you would have to reach out in this situation. So, yeah, I feel like saying no. I feel like you have to reach out. So that's what I'm trying to say. So if you want to talk to whoever this is, I would reach out if I were you. I feel like they'll talk to you, whoever this person is. But I feel like the Tower is saying no for whatever reason. Ursula, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, happy joining new coworkers on my team. How will the beginning, middle, and end of our year together be? Hoping for good vibes. Yeah, let go of your fears. Nine of Cups, a wish, total fulfillment, happiness. Page of Swords comes up whenever. Page of Swords is a card that is representing just learning from a relationship, or Page of Swords is just a card of kind of like the beginnings of relationships. You're just like learning about the other person, yada yada yada, all that other stuff. Six of Pentacles happens a lot in relationships as well. It's like you're all figuring out how much energy you want to give to each other as well. So yeah, that's what I'd say there. And Knight of Wands, yeah, I feel like this is going to be very good for you. So I feel like there's like a lot of success and a lot of good stuff coming in for you here with the Knight of Wands. I love it. Melissa B., you say, will my cultural anthropology class work out? Yes, definitely. Six of Cups, happiness. So yes, no doubt about it. So yes, is what I would say to you there. But, all right, everybody, I think I'm going to cut this off here. So thank you, everybody, for being here. I really appreciate it. I'm actually going to answer Janine because Janine always deserves a card. Janine, thank you for being here. You have the Three of Pentacles. I feel like you're really focused on teamwork or work in general, and I feel like this is going to be good for you. I feel like there could be more money coming in for you, Janine. It could be like a new job or something, or like a raise or a promotion. I don't know. I like this. This is very good. All right, thank you, everybody, again, for being here. Really appreciate it. I will, of course, be live tomorrow night at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. But thank you, everybody, and have a good night.